Well, this next story is a wake-up call. Just 6 weeks after moving to Miami, NBC6 meteorologist Jennifer Gray nearly died from a blood clot in her lung caused by her birth control.
It's called DVT, deep vein thrombosis, and 2 million Americans develop them every year. It could be affecting you right now, and you may have no idea. Jennifer decided to share her personal story to raise awareness of this DVT danger in young women.
It's a day I'll never forget. August 5th, 2007. We are seeing a few of those small showers trying to develop. 30 minutes after forecasting the weather, I found myself sitting in the emergency room. I thought it was the flu, but after several tests, the doctor's final forecast, I was hours away from dying. The culprit, blood clots in my lungs. The cause, birth control pills.
It is a regular occurrence in young females. It's probably one of the most common causes of blood clot formation.
It's called pulmonary embolism.
This dark area right here is a blood clot sitting right inside this blood vessel.
Seeing the clot was a tough moment. And for the millions of women on the pill today, not knowing the risks could be a quiet storm brewing. One minute I was a healthy 26-year-old. The next, I was lying in a hospital bed clinging to life.
There is a chance that you could have developed much worse of a pulmonary embolism, and there was also a chance of death.
Tests showed I had a genetic blood disorder called factor V Leiden. It can cause pulmonary embolism when combined with birth control.
It is a medication that has significant side effects. They are very beneficial for what they are being used. They are very effective, but they carry a significant risk.
How are you feeling the last week?
The Cleveland Clinic became my second home. With appointments nearly every week, Drs. Fu and Oliveric gave me hope. Breathing tests to make sure my lungs were healing from the clots.
Blow it out real hard. Push, 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 push.
I had to be monitored while taking Coumadin, a blood-thinning medication. Perhaps the worst part of it all, injecting myself in the stomach with more blood-thinning medication to prevent clots. My blood was so thin, something as simple as a cut or a car accident could have cost me my life. My diet had to change, no salads and greens. They contain vitamin K that thickens blood.
I'm still having some similar pains in my back or my lungs.
All along, I'm wondering how and why this happened to me.
That's the problem with a pulmonary embolus. A lot of times the symptoms are not clear. Anything from I feel a little short of breath, or it feels like my muscles, or even not specific, just I don't feel well. Those are the symptoms that people don't look into, particularly in someone that's young.
After my scare, my 21-year-old sister tested positive for factor V Leiden. She was taken off birth control, a decision that may have saved her life. Only 50% of blood clot victims have symptoms. 25% of those who develop a pulmonary embolism die suddenly. One of those, David Bloom.
You nearly lost your life, and I lost my husband's life. And all because of not knowing.
Melanie Bloom is talking about her husband David, a former NBC and WTVJ reporter who died suddenly in Iraq from a blood clot. His symptoms were as minor as leg pain, and now his wife is hoping to educate those at risk.
And then was just so surprised to find out that more people died from DVT than from AIDS and breast cancer and car fatalities all combined. And yet I had never heard of it.
She continues to take her message of awareness to the airwaves.
You are young, you are active, you're fit, and if you'd only had knowledge and awareness and information about DVT, you could have made a better choice when it came to taking the pill.
I'm now off Coumadin and will closely monitor my condition for the rest of my life. Doctors say they don't test everyone for blood disorders before birth control is prescribed because they say not enough people are affected. Now, this is something I hope my story will help change. Jennifer Gray, South Florida Tonight.
Some excellent information there. And for more information about these blood clots and birth control, you can go to our website, NBC6.net, and click on news links, and you can also read Jennifer's blog. And of course, we are just glad that that worked out, that she is with us and healthy and teaching everybody else about her experience.
Yeah, and glad she decided to share that story.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.